Hey everybody. So I wanted to talk to you guys about your new syllabus for this semester. So there's a lot of this that's going to be the same from last semester, but doesn't hurt to go over the new stuff and kind of refresh your memory about the old stuff. So first on the screen, you're going to see this box, this table, and it's going to have my basic contact information. Here's my email address, which you can use to email me if you have any questions. And then here's my boss if you need to talk to him. Like it says right here, I check my email multiple times a day, so that's the easiest way to get a hold of me. If you want, you can also message me on Schoology, or you can come in for tutoring. I'm here Monday through Friday, every day after school, or fourth period conference. Okay, so something new. So last semester, I talked to you guys about your textbook. This is your textbook. Now, this textbook, because of COVID and everything, I went ahead and made this textbook optional this year. But if you do have it, I've included the chapters on your syllabus for what you will want to read. But don't feel like you have to go out and get this textbook, okay? This semester, we're also going to do some choice reading. So I have 3 books for you to choose from: 1984, Unbroken, and Life of Pi. Now, there is like a young adult version of Unbroken. Make sure you don't get that, okay? Make sure that you get the general novels, the complete 1984, the complete Unbroken, the complete Life of Pi. Don't get some unabridged copy, okay? That's if you want to purchase your own. Now, I'm actually going to be able to provide these books for you. Those of you that are face-to-face, I will give you the copy in class as it denotes on the syllabus when I will be giving you that. I believe it says 3rd week. For those of you that are at home, I will have the novels at the school and I will meet you. I will arrange to have the novels with me at the school, and I will be at the front of the school, and I will give you the designated time, and you just come by. I'll drop the book off to you. You don't even have to get out of your car. I'll give you the book. You sign the paper that says that you have the book, and then you're good. Or if you don't want the hassle of coming up to the school to get a book, you can always just go ahead and purchase your own copy. But that's up to you. I do have these for free. Okay. And as we get closer to the time when I'll be distributing these, those of you at home, I will let you know how I'm going to get that out to you. Okay, basic supplies. Something from last semester that some of you didn't get. You want to make sure that you get it this semester. Go ahead and do that now. And that is to contact the Lone Star Library and get your library ID card. Now, you can call them, but if they're not open or if they're not available, you can go to their website, lonestar.edu, click on library, and there'll be some information about how to get your ID card emailed, at least the code emailed to you, which is what you really want. You want that 14-digit code at the back of the ID card, and they'll email it to you, so you don't even have to leave your house. Other than that, you want a connection to the internet, you want a computer, you want something to write on, something to write with, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so all of this other stuff you can read at your leisure. I want to cover some of the big stuff. So just again, remember that absences, if you're absent, it's your responsibility to get with me and let me know that you're going to be absent or that you were absent and what you missed. Now, you can always check on Schoology, so you don't even really have to ask me. You can just check on Schoology and see what you missed. Now, per Tomball High School policy, if you are absent, you have that many days that you were absent. You have that many days to make up your late work. Okay. Now on Turnitin, it would help me out if you would go ahead on Turnitin and tell me that you were absent. Put it as the subject line. I was absent on Thursday or whatever. Okay. So typically, remember that the high school and the college, they work differently. But typically, I don't accept late work for college class. But with COVID and everything going crazy the way it is right now, I'm sticking to the Tomball High School policy. So if something is late, it's 15 points off the first day. Second day, it's another 15 points off. Third day, it's a 0. Okay, so don't be turning stuff in 8 weeks later, okay? Um, it's not going to work this semester, okay? If you have some situation at home or you're struggling with something, it's your responsibility to let me know as soon as possible so you're not waiting until the very last minute to say, oh, by the way, I was sick for a month or whatever. Can you make an exception? It's much easier and much better if you go ahead and tell me as it's happening, hey, Mr. Nyman, I'm sick right now. Can you help me out? And if you are proactive about it, I'm much more likely to be able to help you. So, class participation, not everything we do in here is for a grade for the high school, but I guarantee you everything we do in here is some sort of grade for the college. So if you choose not to do something because I said it's not a grade for the high school, chances are you are missing out on participation points for the college. So make sure that you do the work that I tell you to do. Unless I specifically tell you, don't worry about it. Okay, make sure that if you are arriving late, face-to-face students, if you're arriving late, that you follow the Tomball High School tardy policy. Okay, here's the grade breakdown. So you'll notice that journals, quizzes, daily grades, and participation are all 10%. So all of your daily grades get lumped together for 10% of your overall grade. Then these essays are in chronological order of when we will be tackling them. So you have the rhetorical analysis essay, you have the evaluation essay, you have the visual argument essay, you have the research paper based on one of those 3 novels at the beginning that we talked about. You choose one and you'll have a research paper on that. And then you'll have a final exam essay. As far as high school grades, there are 2 additional major grade high school grades. There's going to be a third 9 weeks test, which will be Scantron, and there will be a multiple choice test over your choice novel. Okay, those grades will only count towards the high school. They will not count towards the college. Okay, so again, remember that I keep 2 separate grade books. I keep a grade book for Tomball High School, which you can access through Home Access Center. I also keep a grade book for the college, which you can get on Brightspace or D2L, which is under My Lone Star. So if you log on to Lone Star, lonestar.edu, click on My Lone Star and log in. You can click on My Class and you can click on the gradebook and you can see how you're doing for the college class. Okay, it's your responsibility to keep up with your grades. Okay, plagiarizing. Now, this wasn't a big deal last semester as far as the major grades go. You guys did a good job on that, but there were several incidences last semester of plagiarizing on daily grades. Keep in mind, guys, that just because it's a daily grade doesn't mean that the plagiarism can slide. Okay? This is your warning right now. If you plagiarize, whether it's a daily grade or a major grade, this is your warning. Don't do it. If you do, it's an automatic 0 for the assignment. Do it again, and we'll have a conversation as to whether or not you will continue on in my class. Okay? If I have to drop you for plagiarism, I will. So don't put yourself in that position where you force my hand to drop you down to on level. Okay, grading. Remember that in order to stay in dual credit, you must maintain a C average or better for the college. Okay? So when you get your college report card, it must say A, B, or C. Remember that your college report card only gives letter grades. If you get a D or an F, then you can sign an academic appeal with Miss Nichols. But then it's up to the school and myself to decide whether or not you will remain in dual credit. Okay, so don't put yourself in that position. Don't put me in that position. Okay, office hours. I'm here Monday through Friday every day after school. Those of you that are at home, I have virtual Google Meet hours, which I will post on Schoology. They're the same as they were last semester. So if you're having issues, make sure that you check that out. Okay? Log in to my Google Meet or come in after school for those of you face-to-face and ask. Okay, last semester, we learned all about MLA formatting. Make sure that all of your major grades are properly formatted with MLA formatting. The penalty for doing otherwise will be more severe this semester. Also, while I'm thinking about it, this semester, it's much more important for you to have a works cited page. This semester is all about argumentation. You're going to have to prove that your position is correct, and the way that you prove that is with outside sources. Anytime you use an outside source, you must document where you got it from. So works cited pages are going to be much more important this semester. Last semester it was 10 points off. This semester, as we get further down into the semester, it's an automatic 0 for papers that don't have works cited pages. Okay, because that counts as plagiarism. So don't put yourself in that position. Always, always, always have a works cited page included with your paper. Okay, every 9 weeks, third 9 weeks and fourth 9 weeks, you can revisit one major grade essay. Not the Scantron test, the essays. Okay, you can fix one. If you fix it and resubmit a clean copy of the fixed version, you can potentially get up to half the points you missed back. Some students last semester, they just resubmitted the exact same copy essay that they did originally in the hopes that I wouldn't actually read it and that they would get the bonus points to it. Guys, I read these things, okay? Make sure that if you want to get your grade bumped up, that you fix what's wrong with your essay. Look at my comments, look at my feedback, fix the essay, turn in a fixed copy at the end of the 9 weeks, and I will fix one major grade essay each 9 weeks. Okay, note taking, it's up to you to take notes. You guys are all responsible college students now, so demonstrate that responsibility by taking notes. All of this other stuff is stuff that I had to put in the syllabus. You can read that if you're interested. Okay, here is your calendar for this semester, actually. You'll notice that in week 3, I will be handing out your choice novels. So those of you at home, the beginning of week 3, I will explain to you how I'm going to do that with you guys. Like I said earlier, it's basically going to be me sitting in the front of the building outside with a stack of books, and you just drive on by and look for me, and I'll give you your book, you sign for it, and that's it. If you'd like to purchase your own, then no sweat. Just let me know that you're going to purchase your own, and I won't wait for you. Okay, and then I even tell you when to have your choice novel read, so you basically have 6 weeks to read it. Okay, and that's it. Hopefully that was educational for you.